What's good, YouTube land? Weird Collector here. Thankfully, they are continuing with the Mortal Kombat toy line. And where we go next? But Raiden, the Blunder God himself. I love that name. So, Wave 2. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up Johnny Cage yet. But yeah, Mortal Kombat right there. The figure. Little side profile shot. Raiden. Merciless. Guardian. Because this is Dark Raiden. Which we'll get into in a second. Another shot of him right there. Mortal Kombat logo with... Hey, look. Another picture of Raiden. Nothing on the bottom. Except the price tag I didn't remove. Mortal Kombat on the top. And a cool action shot of him right there. So, we'll get him out. Yeah, this is Dark Raiden as shown in both timelines. But, like, in the current timeline, he got corrupted by Shinnok's amulet at the end of MKX. And then he was this way up until partway through Mortal Kombat 11, where the timeline got merged and he somehow just vanished and was replaced by the normal Raiden. Basically being saying NetherRealm was too chicken to actually stay with an evil Raiden. So that's it. Besides the figure, that's what's the accessories. You got two lightning accessories, his staff weapon, and two holding hands. But let's take a look at Raiden. First question. No, the hat. No, the hat is not removable, unfortunately. Darn it. I wanted the hat to be removable. I did not realize how green his clothing was. Maybe that's just to the lighting of MK11, but I didn't think it was green. I have to go. It's been a long time since I've gone back and seen those cutscenes, so maybe I have to remind myself, but nope. I wish the hat were removable. It kind of feels like I'd break it and not be able to put it back on if I actually did remove it, but he is evil, and you know how he's evil? Or not, he's not evil, well, he is technically a good guy. He's just much more aggressive and dark in his ways. And that's obvious because his eyes are red. I really do like this face sculpt. I think it definitely captures Raiden's likeness. And so far in the way, being the first one without a mouth plate. Other than that, shut up. He's got quite a bit going on. He's got Shinnok's amulet right there, not as a separate piece, molded in. And he's got the theme of MK11, more armor plating, because they definitely redesigned him from Dark Raiden at the end of MKX, which, sure, I don't see why you needed to. I guess just because you were going to a new graphics engine, it kind of gave like everyone a rebooted look. Why not Raiden 2? Which then they immediately went back to his blue and white. He's got quite a bit going on below the waist with this piece that's like the layered design with the blue. He's got a lot of colors. He's got green, he's got brown, he's got gold, he's got blue, he's got red, he's got white. He's not quite a rainbow, but he's going in that direction. And there's a cross stitching in his shirt, so to call. So it might be chainmail. Not 100% sure. But nah, I don't think he looks bad. I think he does look pretty good. A bit too much for my taste with this stuff, but other than that, it's a good design. It's give you a shot of the top of the hat, just because somebody's probably wondering. I do hope, at least in Wave 2, we get a repaint that's not just the armor, but like an actual good guy version. They're not going to do that, because the only repaints they did so far were Sub-Zero as like his ice sculpture when he does his fatalities, and just one of the other random Scorpion skins. So they'll probably just give this guy a different, like keep him evil, but keep him dark, because he's not evil. I keep wanting to say evil because dark generally associated with evil, but no, he still wants to protect Earthrealm. He's just way more angry, and like he does brush off anyone who's not from Earthrealm, because he's super focused on protecting Earthrealm. Even at the beginning cutscene, he cuts off Shinnok's head with a bolt of lightning, or yeah, a bolt of lightning turned into a blade, which he could just do. Articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint at the top and a ball joint at the neck, so good range at the top. At least yeah, there's definitely a joint. Yeah, double bar, like a barbell ball joint. So you can waggle. You can You can do some of that, do some of the side to side, some sassiness. You can go full exorcist swivel if you want. He can kind of take his neck out of place, but he can look up that high. Well, it was kind of okay. Now he can look up that high without moving, and then you kind of have to start popping his head off the ball joint if you want him to go further. But now he can look up that high. He can look down that low. Shoulder, universal joint. It's a hinge and a swivel, and not much back and forth. Although there is the joint in there for it. There's kind of no room in there, which is exactly like the other guys. But you can go all the way around, all the way out. And things, bicep swivel, which gets a little hindered by the armor in front and back, but other than that, it's free ranged. A free range shoulder joint, a free range bicep joint. Who would have guessed? Which does break the sculpt up a little. Double hinge on the elbow. Really only goes that deep. Still, nice range. Actually, can you go a bit? Let's see if we can go a bit. Oh, no, you can't go that far, actually, if you mess with the joints, mess with the top one first. Wrist is on a hinge and a swivel, so you can do stuff like that. Give you a good shot of his hands. There's more blue on the arm gauntlets. Waist, I believe it's a ball joint. Yes. Yep, it's ball joint. Give a good range, good wobble. one of the few guys who actually can use his ball joint because it's not hindered by his armor skirt. Here's looking at you, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Hips. This material is a softer plastic, so you can go all the way forward on a soft ratchet, all the way backwards, because the back piece is also soft, outward, all the way up. Does Raiden use a lot of kicks? I don't remember. I rarely ever play Raiden in MK11 anyway. But does he have a thigh swivel? Yes, it's. I'm just looking. You can actually. I don't want to. You can actually look right up Raiden's crotch. There's a thigh swivel under his pant, so it doesn't really feel like it gets a lot of use right now. Basically, you can barely turn. You can turn it in that much and turn it out. Yeah, that was scary. That much. Double joint on the knee. Very nice. It kind of have to move the skirt pieces out of the way, but you can get full that much bend on faux ratchets. You just kind of have to be wary of where things are. And you do have a below. Ah, that's not a good noise. Knee swivel right there that can go 360, and an ankle hinge and a swivel, so forward and backwards, side to side. Rotate the joint too if you want, and your toe joint is on a hinge. So yep, good articulation. I like the articulation on these guys. They feel solid, they feel sturdy. They're kind of fun to pose. But let's get into accessories, shall we? So his staff, which he can't hold with these hands. It actually has a bit of a grain to it and kind of texture. It's not quite a wooden texture, but get a good shot in. It's actually grained, so it does like try and get that feel across, and whatever the tip is supposed to be, I have no idea. It's just a staff weapon for the sake of giving Raiden a staff weapon. And then he also has holding things hands, so he can hold the staff in either hand, or no, he can actually dual wield the staff. But the big thing, I guess I have to actually clip. Give me 2 seconds. I don't feel like grabbing scissors or anything, because nail clippers will work. But he's got 2 of these big flame not flame. They look flame because they're red, but they're electricity because he's dark. So he's using red lightning. And the question is, how do I get it in his hand? Because on the picture, it's kind of it looks a little awkward, actually. There we go. He's doing this kind of thing. Where's the box art? That. But it's not wrapped around his hand. But you kind of have to wrap it around his hand if you want to use it. Okay. And to recreate the box shot, we might as well. Oh, that's just kind of flew out of his hand, or sort of. It's not very. It's not a. It's not a solid connection. This one. Trying to actually like sort of wedge it in his hand. And we'll give him holding things hand, which just looks like that. Plug it into the peg on his, that is his wrist, and slide the staff into his hand, hopefully. With minimal effort. Raiden, stop fighting me. I get that it's a fighting game, but still, stop. Where's the box shot? Okay. I'm trying to recreate it as faithfully as I can, but yeah, this is pretty much the box shot right here. Him with the lightning in his hand. Actually, that's a way better right there. And the staff in his other hand. Yep. There's the shot right there. Or actually, can we get this more angled? Yeah, that's a good shot. So if you're a big fan of Mortal Kombat, oh, I didn't even. Is there a? Oh, there's also the little stage piece right there that I completely ignored, and will continue to ignore because they're kind of useless. Because they can stand fine on their own. But if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat and you're a fan of Dark Raiden, this is a good figure. If you're looking for just a Mortal Kombat action figure, I recommend them. Thankfully, he's not as accurate to the Raiden from Japanese folklore. Thank God for that. But, yeah, he's a solid figure. This is the only the lightning pieces are the only ones that would remotely worry about because they're a bit softer. Like I wouldn't worry about these, but yeah, I'm happy to have Raiden, and we'll see next time how Johnny Cage turned out. So thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and finish him. Keep it weird.